friends, I'm trying different filming techniques, so if this video looks weird, please tell me. Also, it might be kind of echoey. I usually don't film into my room, I film against a wall. So it might be a little acoustically displeasing, I guess. I'm being blinded by a light right now. But I'm trying new things. I'm trying. In case you're not aware, I made a tag a few months ago, and I did a couple of videos on it. I called it the bias group tag because I didn't know what to call it. I created it with EXO in mind, and they were my bias group, so that was like the only thing on my mind. I couldn't think of what else to call it. And it always bothered me because it sounded a little too exclusive. Like, you couldn't do it with any groups other than your bias group, even though I did it with other groups. But I decided to rename it, and that is the point of this video. So I can do it for other groups, because I want to do it for a couple more groups. I might do it for like GOT7 and VIX and stuff in the future too, because I like those groups. I don't know if anybody's gonna care enough to watch them, but you know, now they can do the tag themselves. Today I'm going to be doing Monsta X, because I love them a lot, and I just felt like answering questions for them today. So, question number 1 is bias/favorite member. My bias since the beginning of me knowing who Monsta X was has always been Wonho. I was attracted to him immediately. Question number 2 is your favorite album, and I said this in both of my other videos, but I don't really listen to albums that much, and I'm not sure that Monsta X even really has an official album. I don't think like the Clan Part 1 and 2 count as an album. I don't know, but again, I don't listen to albums. Question number 3 is top 3 favorite songs. I always have a hard time picking favorite songs, no matter what. If it's just for the moment or if it's overall, I am like the worst person ever at picking a favorite song. But if we're saying like today, what are my favorite 3 songs? Then I'm going to say That's Cheating, Gone Bad, and White Sugar, because I like listening to them no matter what mood I'm in. Question number 4 is what song do you think is overrated and what song do you think is underrated? And to me, I don't think really any of Monsta X's songs are overrated, because I don't think they're popular enough to where they have the kind of exposure to make their songs like overplayed or anything like that. I think almost all of their songs are underrated, and I hate to be that person, but like I can't really pick one in particular that I think is more underrated than the rest of them, because I think their songs that I've heard are all really great. Number 5 is dream set list for concerts, and I'm gonna repeat myself a little bit here and say Gone Bad, That's Cheating, White Sugar, Rush, Stuck, All In, because I'd love to see the dance for that live. You know what I mean? And also maybe Trespass, just because it was like their first song. Question number 6 is favorite music video and least favorite music video. My favorite music video is Rush, because I felt like they got to be dorky and themselves, and just it was a cute music video, even though they were still sort of doing the tough concept at the time. Least favorite music video has to be Trespass. I just feel like it was sort of something that they were trying out that didn't fit them, and it was kind of like this like hardcore concept and trying to be like all badass, but you know, they really aren't at all. I've noticed a lot of groups try to do that, so it's not, you know, necessarily a bad thing. It's just they try to make the groups seemingly tougher than they are, and it doesn't work most of the time. Number 7, bias record. I said this in my Get to Know Monsta X video. I did not know the pain of bias records until I got to know Monsta X better, because once I started familiarizing myself with their personalities, I figured out that I really like Minhyuk. I consider Minhyuk my bias record because I refuse to let him actually be my bias. I don't want to give up on Wonho like that. Question number 8 is first song, as in first song I ever listened to from Monsta X, and that is Trespass, because it was their debut song and a friend of mine sent it to me. Number 9 is least listened to song, and I don't really have an answer for this because I haven't listened to like all of their songs. And I was gonna say just out of like their comeback songs and stuff like that, one I've listened to the least, but I listened to them all a fair amount. I don't really have one that I listen to the least, but of all the songs that they have that have actual videos, like whether it's the selfie cam videos or whatever, I listen to Perfect Girl the least. Just, I cannot sit and listen to that song because all I think of is the video, and I can't watch the video. It messes with my head. Number 10, remember you're most like. I don't know if I have an answer for this because I don't see myself in them like I do some other groups. Like there are certain members that I just see and I'm like, we are so much alike. But I guess I'm like Kian a little bit. I don't really know what makes me feel like we're similar, but I guess I'm kind of like Minhyuk too, but not as much. I don't know. Last but not least, it's number 11, favorite inside joke. I don't know if this counts as an inside joke, it's just something I find funny. They have a video where they're all dressed in onesies as different animals and they're singing about it, and it's either called like Monsta X Safari or Monsta X Zoo. But I always watch it and I find it hilarious. I memorized the words like the first day that I found out it existed because I like watched the video so many times. Again, I don't know if it's an inside joke, but that's my favorite if it does count. And that's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, or I hope you have fun doing the tag if you decide to do it. Tag me on Tumblr if you do it, so that I can see your answers. If you watch my videos, you probably know my Tumblr, and if you don't know my Tumblr, then figure it out. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video.